to the channel. All right, y'all. Let's tap in. $22 mini reads available. 2 questions for $10. If you'd like to be put on a list, just let me know. Okay. What's going on, y'all? It's been a while since I've been live. Okay. Um, give everybody a chance to hop in the chat. Hey guys, welcome. Hey y'all. All right, we're gonna get a prayer. Beloved and ancestor spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody seeing anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back for full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. Guys, I will be open for personal readings Friday. I got 2 clients tomorrow that I gotta get with. But yes, if starting the weekend, y'all get with me, okay? Y'all don't forget the meet and greet is August the 16th from 10 to 12, Columbus, Mississippi. Go ahead and shoot over and send me an email. The tickets are $50. You can send your Cash App, PayPal for your ticket, okay, for the meet and greet. Y'all just let me know, okay? I got quite a few slots available. All right, y'all, let's hop into it. Hey, welcome, welcome. All right. I heard messages from the beloved ancestors. Okay, let's see what the messages are. Okay. Let's see. If you would like to get a $22 mini read, just let me know. Cash App, PayPal, and I'll put you on the list, okay? All right. Give me some messages from the beloved ancestors. Ooh, enjoy your success and happiness. Okay, unlocking the magic within you. Okay. Stag, trust and thrive. Be the light. Okay, you've already got the information that you need. You're not waiting for no information. You already got it. Spirits already showed you. And whatever spirits already showed you here, there are some seeds that was planted here back in spring that's not growing over there in Karmic City. Okay. So let's see. Butterflies, owls, deers could be very significant. Rabbits could be very significant. Okay. Surround yourself with protective energy. Okay, and then wise one, grow within your current situation here. Yeah, there's some things here. You know somebody planting some bad seeds, collective, and they're not growing. You could be seeing crows as well. Okay, feathers. Y'all see, I got a feather here. I found this feather yesterday. Hey, welcome, welcome. All right, let's talk about it. Unlocking the magic within you. There's a Sagittarius here. Their magic's backfiring. Feminine, masculine energy, and they're not being protected, okay? I heard Earth Angel. You could be an Earth Angel, okay? And this Sagittarius is over here doing work on you and it's backfiring. Uh-huh. Tell me here about enjoying your success and happiness with the Sun card. Upgrades.
Somebody said they can't hear you. That's
Go out and come back in, okay? Because sometimes, y'all, listen, whenever I post a video, the same thing. If you can't hear me, go out and, click off the video and come back to it and click back in, because a lot of times it'll do that because so many people is trying to enter at once, okay? So that could be what's going on with the chat. Go out and come back in. And y'all know technology being really, really wild. Hey, hey. Tell me what's going on with you trusting and thriving. Yeah, by walking away. You're trusting the process here, okay? And doing what you need to do. Moving to calmer waters. You know the world is your oyster, okay? Knight of Pentacles. Something, you're walking right towards something. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Tell me here about Be the Light. Because you know somebody's trying to juggle you. And they under harsh judgment and justice in reverse. Okay, 10 of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the spring. This seed that somebody tried to plant, but it didn't work. Because you chose to cut from the divine. You let go of 3 different betrayals here. Because you was over some shit, period. And that's the truth. Something about some communication. Somebody here, something about some communication. You're like, man, I can't communicate with you anymore. I'm done. Tell me here about you've already got this information. Possibly about a water sign. You already got this information and you avoided a tower. Tell me about the wise one here. Yeah, you let this shit out in the cold. Why do I feel like somebody came and told you a story? It was like, there maybe gave you 2 different stories here, collective. And it's like you left this shit out in the cold. You're like, man, listen, you coming back telling lies. More lies, more lies. Okay? And you surrounding yourself with protective energy. It's like, and somebody's mad because they can't fill your head with lies. Tell me here about, yeah, because see, somebody wants to keep you heartbroken. And you're like, nah, I'm not finna feed into that. Yeah, because somebody tried to come in and stop you. Because something, like I said, Spirit gave you some information and told you what was going on. Hey, hey. High Priestess. Y'all remember how I said when Neptune went into Aries, the veil was jerked, okay? Everything that you're seeing during this Mercury retrograde with 4 planets being in retrograde, everything is what you're seeing is what it is. It's not like the other retrogrades, okay? Where people can cause illusions. Cause see where Neptune is in Aries, that's done. And it has not been there, I think, in like 80 something years, 80 plus years. That's why I was talking about the astrology today. Start paying attention to what all of this means, right? Because that's really, really important, and it'll help you because a lot of these planets that are in retrograde and transiting and all of this stuff, right? We haven't never been in this energy, as far as like certain generations go. Um, let's see, Age of Aquarius. Aquarius has not been in Pluto since 1944. Yes, it has been. The Age of Aquarius hasn't been active since 1944. Like I was saying, Pearl Harbor. Okay, pay attention. Um, that's the last time there was some enlightened energy for communities of people, right? So that's really, really important. And there's a lot of people starting to be enlightened. That's why there's no more illusions. Can't nobody cause no illusion, y'all. And then you got Chiron that went in retrograde, right? So now that's going to be there until like January. So anybody that ain't been doing the work and don't want to evolve and don't want to like look at themselves, like I was saying the other day, like if you need to go and get counseling, rehab, therapy, whatever the case, babe, you need to just go do it. Okay, stop with this walking around like you don't have no problem. You know what I'm saying? Because Chiron and healing is running up in your face and saying, "Oh, you see this? You see? Yeah, you need to look at this. This. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's like this energy's running up. So it's like, oh, what just happened here? Okay." Y'all, and just FYI, don't be making plans and thinking that you're gonna get some shit done because that you gonna have some other things that's coming up, and you're gonna be like, oh, I can't do this because I'm gonna have to go over here and do this. You see what I'm saying? Um, that's something me and my husband is has experienced this week, right? We thought that we could do A, B, C, or D, but it's like, no, that ain't happening. You see what I'm saying? So we had to like readjust, realign, look at some other plans, and say, okay, well, we got to take care of this first before we can do A, B, C, or D, right? But it wasn't a problem because of the simple fact, right, where we both have adjusted to change. Listen, whenever things don't work out, that rejection is for your protection, right? When you can look at things like that, it's not like a problem. It's not a disagreement. It's like, okay, well, let's go back to the drawing board and let's look at A, B, C, or D here. Okay. Hey, hey, welcome, welcome. Shout out to you guys. Thank y'all for watching me. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. There's always foreseen events that we can't see, right? And y'all, I'm in my Saturn return. Okay. So therefore, there's certain things like I was talking about earlier, like there's an opportunity comes up, but it's like, okay, that same opportunity come up whenever I was in my first Saturn return. So now I'm looking and I'm saying, oh, wait a minute. How did that work out for me? Right? So it's like this ain't good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah. Because y'all, a lot of times the opportunity gonna present itself with the same karmics. Do y'all remember how I was talking about them catastrophic events that they cause, and the moment they don't get their way, that's whenever things has happened? Pay attention. They will cause those, okay? So these same karmics could be coming back around and you're seeing here, you're like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that. No, that ain't working out. Y'all see what I'm saying? Pay attention to these type of things. Cause like I was saying earlier today, there you got some karmic energies that want you to run back to them. Even though you have some improvements. You may have to adjust your plans, but running back to there is not gonna work, okay? Because what's gonna happen, y'all remember I said at the beginning of the year, we're looking at 14 years of prosperity or 14 years of chaos, right? 14 to 20 years. And it's like, okay. See, y'all be worried about the wrong thing. See, I can get new teeth, but you can't get new character. I know y'all ain't ready for what I got to say. Just like I can go and change my hair up. I can go get new teeth, but you can't go get new values. You can't go get a new character, loyalty, anything like that. I mean, I'm just saying, okay? Yeah, baby, these timelines is collapsing. And a lot of us are jumping timelines and jumping dimensions and going places that other people can't go. Hey, welcome. Do y'all know what just a fun fact? Can I tell y'all something? Half the world got fake teeth. But see, y'all ain't ready to hear that though. There's some of us still got our real teeth. There's some people that when they go home, they pull their teeth out. You just don't know it. That's like divine masculine, when you was at the club, when you went to sleep and you woke up, that was a whole different person you was looking at. They done snatched their wig off, their eyelashes off. Yep, they done pulled their teeth out, everything. You sitting there looking at somebody you don't even know. Somebody could be going through this. That's what I said. You went to sleep with Barbie and woke up with Medea. Okay. And you was blinded. You didn't even know. Oh, you said half and half? Okay. Yeah, with the gremlin. I can listen now. Yeah. Somebody's sitting in fear, y'all. Okay? Somebody is sitting in hella fear because they was trying to blind people to what their intentions was and who they are. Yeah. Shit, they take their wig off, take their teeth out, everything. They take the lashes off, take off the what's it called? The body shaper. Listen now. You waking up and being like, who the fuck are you and how did you get in my house? That's kind of what's going on, okay? Using that as a prime example of people not being their authentic self, okay? You got people wearing body shapers and going and getting these BBLs and going and getting their titties done and, going and getting all this stuff, this work done, and the thing about it is that society we live in now. But when they go home, what they talking about these BBLs? They said they stink. So how many karmics went out and tried to look just like you, collective? Okay? And they went and got all this work done, and now they ass is stinking, for real. Like, on some real serious shit, even though they take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Because they went over here, and you might have a natural big ass, right? Now they over here, they lips are sideways, their nose is lopsided, Yeah, listen, not toilet paper. Y'all, my husband always says that. He's so. Somebody says you're getting a victory because you're being your natural self, right? It is some weird shit. At least I ain't judging. I'm just saying. It's just weird. It's like, well, I'd rather step out as myself. Like I ain't never had no kind of Botox on my face done, on my body at all. Like none of that stuff. I was telling y'all about the eyebrow situation. My homegirl was like, "Well, I set your appointment up to go get your eyebrows threaded. Bitch, you getting threaded? I don't know what you're not putting no needle that close to my eye. What do you mean threaded? What does that even mean? Going and getting shit tattooed on your makeup on your. I don't know what. Now listen, I'm good. I'm gonna go on and ride with these little blind eyebrows right here. They gonna be fine. Yeah, we gonna roll natural. Like I ain't even tripping. Y'all haven't dyed my hair in like 3 years. Like this is my natural color hair. I have not even dyed my hair. Like yeah, this is all natural. There ain't nothing. That's it, right? I ain't going to having nobody that do anything like that to me. Yeah, yeah, that's it. All natural. And see, that's the thing, y'all. Being, going through things. It's like, listen, I was seeing something. This woman, she was like, "Oh, I don't see how y'all walk out of the house just looking any kind of way. Like I have to go and do my hair and my makeup and do this and do that." And some people, the fact that they just got up today, baby, that's good enough. Okay, you don't have to go and you and go impress people that really don't give a fuck about you anyways. Okay, it's just so wild how some people are suffering so much. Collective, you don't know what they're going through. I don't care if you put on 10 pounds of makeup and go curl your damn hair, go put that suit on Divine Masculine, go get that sharp ass haircut. You know what I'm saying? You can't cover up how you feel. That's what you need to really be worrying about. What's going on within you, right? Because whatever's going on within you is going to shine on the outside. So at the end of the day, it don't matter what outfit you put on, how you get your hair done, what kind of pretty nails you got, what kind of, all of that stuff, right? The name brand clothes, shit like that, right? Because it literally shows on the outside of you how you feel on the inside. Have you ever walked up to somebody and they be dressed sharp, but they look dead as hell? I mean, they just, you can see the dark circles, but they covering it up with so much makeup. And you're like, they so stressed out. And their energy is like, you could tell, you know what I'm saying? Because your energy introduces you before you open your mouth or say anything. And that's what people don't understand. It's like you can tell. And they want to keep covering it up. Something about covering something up with the Matrix life, and they think this, but like when you walk up on them, you're like, shit, you stressed out. You are not happy. Yeah. It's like almost like people are. How much is it costing you because you don't got no peace? They don't have no peace. They don't have no clarity. It's like being involved in the hustle and bustle every single day here, and it's like, when's the last time that you had a good night's sleep and just a sit down with yourself? Mm-hmm. Because we got people sitting here that don't want to do the inner work and they don't understand what's happening. Like I was telling y'all about the other day, whenever I was on my timeline, This man was like, okay, listen, these astrologers, okay, y'all are on to something because Mercury is in retrograde and it's doing a lot of things. And I feel like I'm ready to rip myself apart and I don't know what to do. Y'all, he was hilarious, but he was so serious. He's like, can somebody tell me what's going on here? Because I don't feel like myself. Everything in my life feels like it's falling apart right now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to tell you, Liz. Yeah. He was freaking out. He's like, what does all this stuff mean? I feel like my whole life's falling apart. And see, y'all, this is the thing. At some point, we all been in a karmic cycle and been the karmic, right? And it was just kind of like seeing him reminded me of my old self because I'm like sitting there and I'm like, I remember whenever I was trying to figure shit out, and I'm like, what in the hell is going on around me? And how did I get here? Because I did not sign up for this. And that's what a lot of people is having to recognize right now is the people, places, and things around them and their intentions and how did they get into this cycle, right? Again, and it's like, no. And it's called reflection. That's where Big Daddy Saturn comes in. That's where Neptune comes in. Ain't no more illusions. Uranus, you got to look at like, and then also with Uranus and Saturn, this is like you looking at your life, at your finances. You're looking at things like, where do you need to be doing certain things? You know what I'm saying? Where do you need to be cutting the fat meat back? Okay. And what you need to walk away from. Yeah, Five of Swords this year. Mm-hmm. Hey, babies. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Empress. Emperor. I can't make it up. Empress and Emperor. It's like, okay, am I going to come off my throne and address this shit? Or I'm just going to sit right here and be like, no, I'm going to keep going where I was headed after I learned that lesson. Okay? And that's, okay, another thing I want to say, right? Is we got some people here that's reconnected with exes. Okay, y'all need to get ready. Okay, because on the 11th, you're not gonna no longer exist. Okay, because you're still on a karmic timeline, and this ex is about to tear your ass up, and you about to be mad as hell because you reconnected with somebody from the past. Okay, and this could be like ex family, ex friends, ex lovers. Okay, y'all, can I tell y'all something? I was this close, this close to opening a karmic cycle again with a karmic family member. I almost done it. And Spirit jumped in and said, what you do? Get your ass back over here. What? Get over here. Okay? I mean, when I tell you, it's like my spirit team took the heaviest wrench that they could find and said, smack my ass right upside the head. Okay? I'm sitting here, I'm like, what's happening here? And the last 2 days, y'all, I have had nothing but reoccurring thoughts about what happened back then and about how bad it turned out. That, pay attention now, class session. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I was like, ooh, hold on. You remember I was talking about impulsive moves, making impulsive moves, not doing this? Man, Spirit came and slapped the shit. Woo! Okay. Alright, let me sit down. Okay, I'm gonna stop my shit now. What I tell y'all about us readers, psychic mediums, spiritualists, okay? Listen, we still have to learn our lessons too, because we have to figure out, okay, wait a minute. Did you change? Or did you come back with a different mask on? You know what I'm saying? What's your intentions? Yeah. And can I tell y'all something? This energy, if you meet this energy, man, you would be like, oh, that sweet old lady, she wouldn't do that. It's a whole demon inside there. A whole demon. And you got to pay attention, collective. Yeah. But whenever you're blinded and you've been conditioned and programmed so long, it's like, no, man, it's not them. It's not them. I was talking to a client the other day, and that's what she said. She said the same thing. I said, you don't want to see it. You don't. Because, them blinders keep being put up on your eyes, and you're like, man, that's family. That's friends. Oh, I was with this lover for umpteen years. Oh, that's been my friend for 20, 30 years. Whole time, bitch, they got the knife like that, and it's leaking. And they pulling it out of your back and wiping it off and putting it back in there. And you don't even realize it. Because you looking around and thinking that leaking knife's come from somewhere else and it's in your bag. Okay. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. What's we ain't going nowhere. I'm going to the refrigerator, okay?
Shit, you trying to get some goddamn attention. You keep coming over here looking at me in my damn face.
Yeah, he needs some tender love and care, daddy. Okay. Hey, honey, what's going on? I am a Leo Virgo. Yeah. I've had to learn a lot of. Y'all, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something about VG. I used to be real gullible, okay? I thought that everybody had a heart like me, and having that Leo and that Virgo, being a cusper and certain placements in my chart, I had to learn that everybody. Okay, you said that you're an Aquarius. Yeah, I'm the opposite sign. Yeah, so it's just like I had to learn, y'all. Everybody don't have the same heart as me. Everybody ain't organized. They don't have their life together. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, I was always called the therapist of our friend group, right? Because I would always find the solution. And y'all, that become a downfall in my life because I be trying to fix people who don't want to be fixed. Okay, they don't even see that they have any kind of issues. They will swear up and down the sky. I'm telling them the sky's blue, and they like, nah, bitch, it's purple. Okay, now I walked out there. I see y'all. You see what I'm saying? What is it? I don't have anything, honey. But yeah, and it's like, right, exactly. Uh huh. And you find yourself being so gullible, and then you want to please people and all this other stuff. And baby, they ain't doing the same thing for you. They gonna watch your ass go out there and drown. Mm-hmm. And we always tend to let things slide. You're like, No, we ain't going. No, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let it go. But y'all, there's a time where it's like, no, we ain't. I'm not letting shit slide now. Now I won't shut up. I'm like, why'd you do that? Like, what's it? You see what I'm saying? Where there was a time I'd just be quiet about it. Now I won't be quiet. I won't shut up. I'm like, no. I'm like, I ain't letting that shit slide, and I don't appreciate it. And what's going on here? Like, don't be doing me. And you know, right now, with Leo being in retrograde, it's like, hold on. You know, as Leos, we kind of going through some things, and you want to stay out of your ego, right? You don't want to come from ego or pride. But it's like I'm trying to figure out what's going on here because this shit's turning me inside out. Because hold on, there's something. It's like deja vu. I'm seeing some shit start to circle back around here, and I'm like, what I'm seeing. Hold on, that's right. Yeah, collective. You can't just sit and be quiet and just let shit go on. Yeah. Okay, so look, y'all. I want to give y'all some insight, right? And my husband brought this up the other day. We was texting back and forth when he was at work. He said something, and I was telling him, I was taking care of this. He said, "Well, it sounds like you're not taking care of that." And I text back. I said, "I think you sent that text message to the wrong
That's not
person."
what I said. That's not what I said.
Well, I was summing it up, pretty much what you were saying.
That's how you took it.
That's what the message said.
No.
Like I didn't put a rush on something.
No.
Confirmation.
That's how you taking it.
So, anyways,
I said you made it to the way you said it, and I took it, and I know they did. You made it seem like it was not no rush. So I didn't say you wasn't getting things done. Let's clarify.
Yeah. Okay.
And let's understand it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But so he said that, right? And I'm over here doing 5,000 other things, and I look at this message, and I'm like, who? He sent this to the wrong person because I am over here. I am working. I'm doing a personal reading, y'all. I am over here calling people, doing things, and I'm like, what do you mean? He said, and then hold up. Y'all know how he ended the text message? Okay, talk to you. See you later. Love you. After he done been slick saying this and this and this, then it's like, oh, okay, I got it. I said, oh, you trying to be slick. Oh, okay. Then I text back, right? And I said, you sent this message to the wrong person. I said, because baby, I get things done. And guess what? I ain't getting no damn text back. I'm trying to tell, I was like, sometimes I like my to-do list some days is over. It's like too much, right? Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was because I was ready to take off. I'm like, nah,
What they say?
Oh, she said the same thing happened to her. She said it was a natural instinct. Because that's like me texting him and saying, you didn't work enough hours this week. He probably gonna call me and be like, you know what, I'm not doing this with you. What you mean I ain't worked enough hours this week? Well, you need telling people you need to work the weekend. Okay, because my birthday's coming up and I need some birthday money, and that's what you need to be doing. That's how I took that text message, right?
Shit, I want to work the weekend.
But you see what that's how I took that text message. I'm like, yeah. So that's why I said, like, we just gotta be careful. But my point, me saying that, right, is texting. There could be some messages going back and forth, and what is meant may be taken out of context with something else. Okay. That's what I'm getting at. So, like, over the weekend, okay, since we're rolling up on the weekend again so fast, all these weeks is just rolling by. That could be something else, like there could be a message being sent, okay, and somebody may take something out of context here and be like, take off, you know what I'm saying? Because I was kind of like irritated, but then I just was sarcastic, right? I put the little girl turning cartwheels and the laughing faces, right? I was like, well, I get shit done over here, so
No,
whatever.
you threw up the goddamn do sign.
And then I threw up the do sign, yeah, and saying, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, like you was talking to one of your homegirls or something.
Uh huh. But you thought you was talking to one of your aunts or sisters. Oh, thank you, Hercules.
Shut your ass down.
Yeah, with texting, and his sister said the same thing the other day because he took off on her because she was trying to explain herself because she couldn't talk on the phone, and that's the same thing that happened yesterday with them two. He took off on her, right? It's like, okay, if you have something to say, just pick up the phone and talk, right? Instead of sending a text message or an email. I kind of feel like that direct communication is going to be very, very important. All right, y'all. Let's pull another message. Y'all, let me know if anybody needs a mini read or questions. Okay. Yeah, I just been so busy. Man, listen, I'm y'all know us moving, okay? That jerked my energy, and I ain't gonna lie, it kind of like put me in oh, okay, beautiful disaster. Sorry, I didn't see it. Um, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that kind of threw me in like a chokehold, okay? Cause I moved from when we moved from state to state, I got grabbed by the neck and slung down by the energy. Okay, so I'm still trying to get adjusted, and y'all, it's fucking me up. Okay, yeah, y'all listen. You know we always keep it interesting. Y'all know what? I'm gonna tell you something. What I admire about my husband too, and our relationship, and uh, we don't have an argument. We don't have a disagreement, right? He'll just get real quiet, and I'm the one over here like, right? So then he's like sitting there, you know what I'm saying? It's like he'll let me do the talking. It's like I'm the therapist. I mentioned what is this and what is that, right? And then it's like, okay, agree to disagree, and then you figure out the problem. And earlier today when we was at this place, I showed him this phone and it said, okay, when you're in a toxic karmic relationship, it turns into an argument. But when you're with your counterpart, there is change behavior and there is a solution. And that's y'all, that's literally how it is with us. You know what I'm saying? And it just there's peace. It's like balance. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said they cash out the money, but I'm trying to block this person.
Yes, you can cash app, yeah, to Vision Goddess. Yeah, because you got four retrogrades that's sitting in it's sitting still. And everybody wants to move and go. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, no, you can't do that. You see what I'm saying? And everybody wants to go, 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 go. And Saturn's like, no, you need to sit down. Look at these illusions that's been caused. Now there ain't illusion there no more. You need to be looking at that, paying attention, right? Yeah, very, very significant. Okay, beautiful disaster. I am so sorry. Mm. Okay, beautiful disaster. Somebody here has got to pay the piper. Okay, off the muscle. That's what I'm getting. Somebody here that they're fixing to be facing a lot of karma, and whatever they've been doing over here, child. It's not your spirit team. They've been like a fly on the wall. Excuse me. They've been watching. They've been watching closely, and they're seeing. They're saying, oh, "Okay, We about to get to it. Somebody could have physically, some kind of domestic violence situation. Okay, physically, mentally, emotionally. But I don't know why I'm feeling physical. Whoever physically abused you, your beloved ancestors about to physically abuse them. Don't be Hercules said. And you know what? Before y'all started this camera, he escaped doggy jail again. He's escaped twice today. So somebody's trying to escape some karma, sis. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and they're getting their pockets getting hit. Okay. Uh, Tammy, it's $22. Taking a leap of faith, and he's very very stagnant about the past here, because he could have left you for a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and this is what kicked in your childhood healing. You started understanding thyself. Okay. Yes, my picture's on there. I got these glasses on right here in that picture. Yeah. But it was a bad investment. And it's like he's running around telling everybody, you know how narcissists do. Oh, it's your fault. You did this, you did that, blah, blah, blah. But the fact of the matter is, this person does not want to take accountability. That's facts. They coming through, baby. Okay, Wonderworks, I got you. 2 questions for $10. She'll be next. Yeah, I received it, Jones. I got you. But yeah, I feel like overall, like, you know what I'm saying? Everything, okay, so 16 years. That's what? That's a 7. There's a sirens. Yes, I do. This is a spiritual lesson for him too. Cause see, he needed spirit saying that he need to learn how to sit on his hands and keep his hands to himself. And I tell you something? A lot of times, a man that beats a woman physically, and y'all have seen this in real life, you know, they get with a woman that abuses them physically. They'll get with a karmic that'll beat the shit out of them. And then turn around and play victim and get them put in jail after they done got their ass beat. Y'all, I seen it happen to my uncle. Man, he used to beat the shit out of my aunt. He tried to hit her with the car. He'd beat her ass up, throw dishes at her. And I remember he met this other woman after my first aunt got away from him. Man, listen now. She was, whoo, she was rough around the edges. And I was in the house with him. Man, she tore his ass up. That shit, it was so toxic. And the first thing she did was she jerked that motherfucking phone cord out the wall. She said, "Who you calling?" She stood in front of the door. She was ready like Freddy. I was like, ooh, because you got to remember, I watched him beat my other aunt to death. Like, he beat her, like, all the time. We'd be up at, all the kids would be hiding up underneath the bunk bed thing in the bedroom, and we'd be looking in there, and he'd be whooping the shit out of her, UFC in her ass. Baby, whenever his karma walked through the door, like, listen now, she was fucking his ass up. So I feel like Beautiful Disaster, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that's what she been doing to him. She been handing it to him. And now he's over here, he's like, she's beating on me and she's doing this and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Well, I'm proud of you for leaving. And see, the thing about, DV abuse is a lot of times we see that and we think it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. It's very, very toxic. And then that's what we teach our daughters and our sons, that it's okay to go be with somebody that is putting their hands on you and stuff like that. And it's not okay. Them is really, really toxic environments, and don't need to settle, right? At the end of the day. Yep. Okay, Tammy.
Lisa Jones said she wait for later because she owe you. This is his payment for keeping it real.
Oh, okay. The two questions for $10. Wonderworks. Thank you, babies. Yeah, Tammy, I got the you want the mini read for $22. Okay. Thank you, Nacy. I appreciate it. Yeah, beautiful disaster. I'm gonna tell you, Spirit's very proud of you. And the next man that you encounter, you ain't gonna have to worry about that. Thank you, darling. We appreciate it. You're not gonna have to worry about any of that mess. Okay. I got you, Miss Tammy.
She said, "Is that the right amount?"
Yes, ma'am, it is. Mm-hmm. And see, with that's also a cycle, that you was breaking with your father. You know what I'm saying, baby? I just put $22. I didn't put 22 cents up there.
Shit.
It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, I didn't add the 22 cents. Mm-hmm. And it's so well because, like, if you grew up in that kind of dynamic with a abusive father, that's why you run into people like this, because you think it's normal. You think that it's okay, right? And that's where we're unlearning these type of things. Because sis, I'm gonna tell you something. The more that you evolve, the more them type of men, you're gonna be able to see that monster in them. You're gonna be like, no, you're gonna be able to see them red flags walking, okay? And being like, nah, hold on. What's going on here, right? And I think at some point with divine feminine and divine masculine, we've all had multiple abusive relationships, either with family, friends, or a lover, or something like that. So it's like we're recognizing that's where them awakenings come in. Like them friends that use us, they're only there for their benefit, right? Things like this. Hey, Miss Jones, what's going on, sister? I got your message today. Sorry, I just been really busy. Okay. Um, but you see what I'm saying? Then you got the lovers, right? You got the ones who come in and think they can come and take advantage of you and do this and do that, right? Eventually you will get off of that timeline where you're not even, your energy ain't even, them people can't be around you. The more that you evolve collective, right? And you'll find yourself not even interested. And then ask yourself, how many times you been in a codependent relationship? And you're sitting here and you're looking around and you're saying, VG, what the hell just happened? I didn't know that was a codependent relationship I was in. But what was y'all codependent on? Was it drugs, emotions, money? You know, shit, I don't know, sex. You see what I'm saying? What was it that you felt like that you did not have that you needed to take or get from that person, right? Something about that. Because all that's within you, right? Everything that you need is within you. So whenever you find somebody that is on that frequency, y'all, two givers is always going to be a great relationship, right? Because you're going to understand. It's going to be so much easier, right? Uh-huh. Right. Okay, Miss Tammy, give me just 1 second. I got you, baby. That makes sense, though. And see, I feel like that's something else that we need to bring awareness to, is of the parents being abused by the children and being taken advantage of. Oh yeah, let me tell you something. A Virgo, especially a unevolved a Virgo, they don't have no feelings. Hey honey, what's going on? Um, yeah. They don't want to touch that surface, because see, that's childhood wounds. That could be a mother or father figure wound that needs to be healed. Probably, possibly a mother figure abuse that person. So I have met quite a few Virgos. I don't know what it is, masculine energies that have such a deep mother wound. It's hard for them to love because it runs so deep, and it's like, okay, you need to go fix that, because I'm not your mama. I'm not the one that hurt you, right? You need to go and understand that wound and what it is. And then you got the ones who are very codependent, right? And what are they codependent on? Because I've ran into the ones that drink alcohol and real hardcore criminals be out in the streets. Like they don't give a fuck about nothing. And be very, very smart. But they don't give a fuck about nothing. They'll go out there and just crash out. Right. They're a professional crash out. And you're like, what the hell just happened here? Yeah. Just in my experience though. And I'm like, yeah. Whoever planted those seeds, baby, they planted them deep. Yeah, Miss Rachel, I know, honey. Lisa, now I'm still trying to get adjusted. Mm-hmm. She helping us, baby. Just not you helping us. Okay, Miss Tammy, you ready to tap in? I was reading these comments. Just take it one day at a time, sis. Don't have no high expectations. You know what I'm saying? Just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like overall, listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I can give anybody this advice and y'all take it with you and put it in your tool bag, do not take your trauma, past hurts into your new relationship with you, because don't make that person pay for what somebody else done to you. Confirmation. Your eyes are gonna be okay. Did you go get a second opinion? Gotcha. Okay. Honey, everything costs. I'm trying to tell you, listen now. You business like, man, what's going on here? Everything costs an arm and a damn leg. But we don't worry about it because we know Spirit gonna provide. Mm-hmm. Get it on the payment plan, baby. Listen now. Be like, I'm gonna pay you $20 a month. That's all I can do. But I need you to come on in and fix my eyes and figure out what's going on. Hey, hey. All right, Miss Tammy, what we pulling on for you? I feel like you did the right thing by leaving everybody behind. And I feel like I said, I feel like we need to bring more awareness to people and about how parents are being abused. And it's so wild that Miss Tammy, you come in here and we're having this conversation because I was just talking to a she was a minister, okay, well she still is, and she also was a foster parent, okay, and she's on like she sees the other side of it where the parents are the ones that are unfit, right? And I was telling her, the story and things like that, and she was like, "Wow," she said, "I never looked at it like that." I was like, because there's a lot of people that don't want to believe that, you got parents out here being abused by their own children. But if y'all been watching the news lately, that 14-year-old that went in and shot both of his parents and then walked to the church. Okay, I'm just saying. There's more awareness that needs to be placed out here because it's just not this certain circumstance. It could be these right here. And it's like when the parent tries to reach out to get help, then all of a sudden, no, like we can't help you because that ain't what's going on. Because it's always been this narrative. They don't want to look at it from the other side, right? Something about that. Yeah, there's light that needs to be brought to this because I'm gonna say this: if you've been having problems with your kid and you had to put them in mental health, okay, don't feel guilty if you have to release that child. Because at some point it's between your life and theirs. Because what if you know that you're dealing with a psychopath, okay? And you know that you got to sleep with your doors locked, okay? And that's really, really important. Like, you need to go tell somebody. And not be on Fox News. You know what I'm saying? And that's really important, Miss Tammy. You said I need advice on how to handle it all. I have been staying in hermit mode. My brother has shot me in Don't you feel guilty? Thank you, thank you. What's up, Cleveland? No, you don't feel guilty. You need to get your story out there. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, this is really, really important for us to stand on business. Stop. It's really, really important for us to stand on business and you get your story out there. Yeah, it might sound wild. It might sound like unbelievable or whatever. But how many of y'all got the scars? Confirmation? How many of your beloved ancestors got put in that same situation and nobody knows their truth because they was shut down to be quiet? Y'all see what I'm saying? No, nobody said you was playing victim. And see, that's the thing is a lot of people want to try to say that. They want to say, oh, well, you're playing victim. No, you're just not going to fucking put your hands on me anymore. No, you're not going to talk, degrade me or disrespect me. No, you're going to respect me and there's going to be some boundaries. And if you can't come around me. It ain't about playing victim. Fuck that. We get tired, right? And exactly. You know what I'm saying? But you get tired. And it's just like, where y'all giving audacity at out for free? Cause y'all, that's what this is. Some of these people, their audacity is something serious. And it's like, and they've been getting away with it for so long. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, that same person, okay, now hear me out, Miss Tammy. That same person that's been mistreating you is about to get smacked with a tower, and they gonna be sitting behind bars, and they gonna be calling you, begging you to go get them a lawyer, get a bondsman, do this and do that. But the whole time, they was out here doing you any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You about to. Who's coming to help you? It's their karma, though. Because, see, they want to abuse you, but the moment that they find themselves in a bad situation, that's whenever they want to hit your line. And now you're the go-to person. You're the cleanup lady. Oh, we got to call Mama Timmy. She gonna do this. She gonna do that. Nah, Mama Timmy gonna sit right there and she gonna mind her damn business. No, because she ain't finna go over there and do A, B, or C. Y'all all finna have to sit in your own damn karma. And see, that's the problem. See? That's... I cannot make it up. I can't... See, that's what I'm talking about. I cannot make it up. You... Stop. Don't do it. Don't do it no more. Don't do it. Because you know what's about to happen? He about to be sentenced to prison. And ain't nothing that lawyer can do. Is what Spirit's saying. Because he done got his ass so deep in some shit. Because he always thinks a mama finna come and save him. Because he thinks that he can abuse you and do what he wants to do. That ain't right. No, baby. Ain't nobody. I'm not finna show up for nobody that is trying to hurt me, harm me, and do shit. Yeah. And then you're disabled too on top of that. Girl, listen now. Tell him he better go get some act right, okay? But let me tell you something. Didn't I say these people was going to be set down? They was going to be set down. And what was going to happen? You got people that's going to be either they going to the upper room, or they going and they going to be put in orange. And they going to have to sit the fuck down. Because they do not want to take accountability for their behavior. And then they always want to call and they want everybody to come clean their shit up. Now, collective, how many times y'all had to take accountability for your shit? Shit, I know me. Listen, I done got my ass kicked long enough. I'm not going back down that road. I'm not even going back over there. I don't care about you being mad. I'm not going back over there. I don't care. Be mad, call me, say that I think I'm better than everybody else. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Them streets will either put you in prison or put you in a body bag. Choose one. There ain't no other way around this, right? See, that's what I'm saying. He thinks that he's got a tower about to hit his ass too. Man, hell yeah, man. Them straight to eat your ass up. Go on, thank everybody your people and watch what happens. Man, listen now. That shit ain't no game out there. Everybody want to be a gangster till it's time to go do that gangster ass time and go get in front of that judge. And then you over here and then you nutting up acting like a pussy. Now you don't know what to do. But you was big boy out there whenever you see what I'm saying? Y'all collective, I'm telling you, that's the same thing with these spiritual lessons, right? If you look at like what's going on in the physical, look at what happened. This was manifesting in the spiritual realm. Everybody walking around, they was throwing this spiritual warfare at you. They didn't realize they'd already been found guilty in spiritual court, and now it's manifesting on the physical. And it's like, oh, now you're going to get your ass really, really caught up, right? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, this backstab. He ain't got no, he don't have no type of strength. Because you know what he's doing? He's laying there thinking about everything that he done to you. And this is his karma right here. And he still had to call you to try to get him out the shit. Even though he been doing shit to you. Hey. He rushes in, gets what he wants, and he leaves out. Yeah, can I tell you something? You gotta love him from a distance, Miss Tammy. You can't be keeping on throwing that rod out there and catching them and throwing the sailboat out there and you know what I'm saying? You can't keep on throwing a life jacket And you know, it's hard whenever it's your kids. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta fall. They got to understand you hit their ass, right? I remember, and I appreciate the lesson now, but at first I was mad as hell. I remember whenever I got myself into some shit and I was sitting there and I didn't even know the phone number to even call. Um, but whenever I finally did get in touch with my family, I remember my dad, he sat there and he was like, "What are you going to do?" That was his response. "What you going to do?" Didn't pay a penny on my lawyer. Didn't pay a dime on my bond. Nothing. He said, "What you gonna do?" He didn't say, "Here, let me give me your hand, I'm gonna pull you up." He turned his back and walked away. Get your own self up out of this. And today, I appreciate that lesson because it taught me, oh shit. Okay. Sometimes as a parent, you gotta show tough love. You can't be going over there because you're enabling the behavior. You know what I'm saying? You're in hate. That's what he was gonna do if he would have picked me up and said, "Oh baby, let me do this." No. I had to walk a whole lesson. Yeah. I had to walk a whole lesson. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate that. First I was mad as hell. I was salty. I was like, for real? Like, is that how you gonna do me? Like, I'm your daughter. I'm your only daughter. I don't give a fuck. You got yourself into that. You're gonna have to get out of it. So you don't go back and you don't learn that. You don't have to go back through that, right? And y'all, that's really, really important. So for my parents out here, okay, why you out here doing all this saving and putting yourself in bankruptcy and everything else? I want to tell you something. You keep doing that, you're enabling that behavior and you're creating that monster and you don't even realize it, because whenever they get put in other people's lives, they think they don't have to call it, they don't have to take accountability for their actions, and we do not understand what kind of monster we done created because we wouldn't run in and save them all the time. Exactly. Quit running in and saving. And that's really, really important. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep running in and saving them and thinking they're going to learn the lesson. That's why he keeps doing that shit to you, Tammy, because he knows when he calls you, you're going to be like, "Oh, baby, I'm coming. I got you. You see what I'm saying? Because it's normal to you, because you know why. You was raised like that. You was taught to put your kids above you. You was taught to sacrifice yourself for your kids. No, how the fuck you gonna pour from an empty cup if you not taking care of you? You see what I'm saying? That's why they're always like, "Oh, put your family before yourself," and no, that's bullshit. That's like, okay, me telling my husband, "Well, I should be above you. You should always take care of me." Now you gotta take care of yourself before you can take care of me. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? But we was taught that. I ain't going to sacrifice myself for not a damn soul. Listen now, if it don't make sense, I'm not doing it, right? I'm not sacrificing myself. If I need to rest, I'm going to take that time to rest. And I should respect my other half same way. If he needs to rest, he need to rest. He done been to work all day, shit, he's tired, right? It's just like, but people don't respect that though. They think that you should put in all the work and they should just be able to do what the fuck they want to do and come in and tell you what to do and everything. It's like, no, listen, what we not doing is this. Why do y'all think a lot of divine feminine, divine masculine, I need y'all to pay attention. Why y'all think some people feel like you're too hard on your kids and you shouldn't be teaching them? They should be able to do this and do this and do this. No. You're teaching them accountability. Okay? I am. Yes. My husband's in here. So, with that being said, it's just like, You're teaching them responsibility. Okay. Yep, there he is. I am, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't get in my kids' business. I love them, and I'm not gonna go save them when I know that they have made decisions, and I'm not gonna cover up their behavior. That's why there's a situation where one of them is really upset because accountability, accountability, and did not like how things went down. But you know what? That's how the cookie crumbles. Right is right and wrong is wrong in my eyes. I don't give a fuck. Family, lovers, friends, kids, whatever the case may be mad, whatever. But I will not sit and watch an innocent person go to jail because you're a fucking liar. Not doing it. Not doing it at all. I don't give a fuck what you gotta say. Family, lover, friends, whatever. Be pissed off, be mad. I don't care. Hold that grudge. You can hold that grudge 50 more years. I don't care. But I'm not going to watch you send an innocent person to prison because you're a fucking liar and you don't know how to take accountability. Period. See what I'm saying, Timmy? And that's the problem with this world right now. It's like these people want to sit and they don't think they have to take accountability. Some of them has never ever seen the inside of a jail cell, and they're about to see one because they have sit over here and pulled this and done that and got this resource and got this resource, and mom and daddy's always come in there, our granddaddy and grandmama's always come and wrote a check there. You know what I'm saying? Year 9 has come in like a wrecking ball on these people. Yeah. And it's about damn time. It's like, shit, you can't. And then you on disability. What the hell do you look like going over there? That's another thing I told my kids. I said, don't be going over asking your grandparents for nothing. They live on disability. Go out and get a fucking job. Go work. Like, listen, now get shit together. Don't be going over there asking them for money out of their check. Shit, listen now. No. It's like, what's going on here? I be getting upset whenever y'all elders come to me and y'all be talking about how people is taking advantage of y'all and using y'all. Listen, that right there is not right. And people need to stop that, and they be doing that shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm saying. You taking on all that responsibility, Miss Tammy. You sound like my other elder over here. She doing the same thing. Like, hey man, y'all, that's a lot. It's a whole lot. How many of y'all are out here on meth? Cause y'all been running through my comments saying that. How many of y'all, do you know what that drug does to you? Do you know how it fucks your life up? Do you know where you gonna be? Mm-hmm. Cause see, y'all sit here and y'all joke about these type of things, but I need you to go ask a parent who buried their child because they overdosed on meth. How they feel. Why y'all thinking everything is so funny whenever they buried their child before they even made it to the cemetery? What's so funny about that?
Dude, you was fucking spoiled.
I'll wait. But y'all really, really get on my nerves with that coming in here and you're saying things like that and you think that it's so cute and you think it's so funny. But y'all laugh about people having addictions. Addiction is just not methamphetamine. I hate to break it to you, okay? But the wine coolers you going in the store, the beer that you drinking, that you need every single day, I'm just saying. That's an addiction too. Them pills you popping and going to the doctor and getting, that's an addiction too. That McDonald's cheeseburger that you going over there and getting, that's an addiction too. So let's go on and put it all in the same category. Do you know you could clog your arteries in your heart by eating poisonous food and lay there and die just like an addict can? Oh, okay, I'm just saying. You could drink yourself to death. Yeah, you can put yourself in bankruptcy. And then guess what? That's going to cause health problems. And then your ass, you see what I'm saying? Addiction can be any type of things. But y'all sit here and y'all laugh about this. But do you know what it's like to bury your child before you bury yourself? We live in a very, very cruel world. And y'all sit here and y'all laugh about things. That's like whenever there's somebody here that they're depressed and they're suicidal. The only time you care about them whenever they get put on a t-shirt, and then you go all over the internet and you're like, oh, that was my people. That was my... No, it wasn't. Stop fucking lying. No, it wasn't. That wasn't your people. You're fucking liars. You're fake. You're haters. You're mad. You're angry. You're over here and you see somebody going through something, but you don't want to help them. So, but you sure help put your mouth on them and talking about them. Okay. Y'all the kind of people that need some self-reflection. Okay, like I said in the beginning, I can change my hair, I can go get a new set of teeth, but you can't get new character. You can't get no morals or values. Yeah. And it's sad. That's like you going and putting an elder in a home and then y'all don't go back and check on them. Because you don't want to be your problem no more. Just like y'all go and try to put people in psych wards because you try to cover things up. Because you've been out here doing shit and now they got to be the crazy ones because they're speaking out about it and they figured it out. But now you want to go and put them in a psych ward. Come on now. You think that people in a psych ward don't know? You think that them people in that psych ward don't fucking know? Y'all are sadly mistaken. They know what y'all doing. Because they're seeing that somebody here, and a lot of y'all fuck around, y'all gonna find out too, because I need some people come in here and explain some things. How do you call somebody crazy whenever you got a psychiatrist? You're on some kind of antidepressant. You're on some. I mean, how? Because let's make it make sense here. Because whenever they start looking into things, they're gonna be like, well, this person here, yeah, they got a little anger, but they ain't over here on antidepressants and this and this and Xanax and going and see a therapist. A lot of these people, y'all, that do things to y'all, literally have a therapist and they're on some type of psychotic medication or they have a coping mechanism. Okay? I mind my damn business and you need to as well. Because they ain't your business. See, that's y'all's problem. See, that's another topic we could talk about. What is ripping y'all's life apart about people being same sex and the trans community and stuff? Why is it chapping y'all's ass? Cause see, if y'all was focused on y'all's life and y'all's business, y'all wouldn't be. I don't understand why it's got you so angry. You know this meddling versus stealing. Yeah. Cause see, there's parents like me and Miss Jones here that we ain't finna let you come in and bully ours. I'm just saying. Cause you know we from Slapahoe tribe. And everybody always got something to say, but what's going on in their life is their business. Why are you so caught up with it? It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't it don't it should concern you. But y'all always insert your nose in somebody else's business and y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Why he got his nose up like that? Look how he's looking at me. Hercules, get down. Yeah. What's up? What's up? And you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it for the people in the back. You know why I feel like y'all so insecure about the LBGTQ community? Cause y'all afraid to be who you want to be. Get your ass down. Cause you got what 45% of people that's in the closet on the down low. And you're mad at these other people because they literally can be their self and they popped out and they're living their best life and you hate it because you are afraid to come out and be yourself. Because I picked this energy up yesterday, or what was it, the day before? There's people that's popping out and there's other people like, hold up, what just happened here? Because they're being their self. Why is that making you so mad? Hold on. You said, look what drugs do to people. Take an example of this victim. She is a perfect example of failure. Okay. So hold on. Don't. No. So I'm a failure. How am I a failure? Please do explain. Please do explain. That, yeah, Lisa, you still haven't explained yourself. Where did I fail in life? You said what? Mm-hmm. So y'all see, look, you can't even tell me where I failed in life. Honey, everything that I have ever been through in my life taught me and brought me through and brought me who I am today. Brought me through and built the woman that I am today and the character that I have and how I changed lives. Now don't be sorry. You're not sorry. You come in, you wanted a sarcastic, you thought you was gonna rip me apart about me making mistakes in the past. You can't tear me down and rip me apart about the past. Because that's what made me who I am today. And that's how I can come and I can change lives. Can I tell you something? I want you to remember this, okay? Remember, my old circumstances could be yours tomorrow. I need people to remember that. Okay, collective. And this is what's happening in the world is the shoe is starting to be put on the other foot. Okay. See, people that never had addictions and never been broke, never been without a job and living, you had a silver spoon shoved up your ass and things like this, trading places. Yeah. The people that was at the top is going to the bottom and the people at the bottom is going to the top because they done the work. They know what it's like to be in a struggle and they still got up every single day. Okay? So that's why I say you got to be careful of laughing at somebody else's storm because yours could be brewing in the background. See, don't never ever say never ever gonna happen to you. No, God can put you at the bottom. Did y'all know? I don't think y'all understand the power of the Most High and how He rose up. He controls the circumstances, not nobody else. When He ready to pull that rug, oh, He gonna pull that rug. And you could be at the top and then one day find yourself all the way at the bottom saying, how the fuck did I get here? Lessons. Miss Jones, listen, it's okay. They all listen now. He feels that way by himself. That's why I always say, man, like you don't laugh at people because you never know. You could be in somebody's shoes tomorrow. Cause see, this is the thing, is you never know who you dealing with and what they got themselves into. You're sitting over here saying, oh no, this is never gonna happen to me and blah blah blah. And you might be dealing with somebody here that's about to put you in a situation and you about to be sitting there saying, oh fuck, what just happened here? Uh-oh. Y'all see what I'm saying? Alright, so family, I love y'all. I gotta go. Oh, I didn't realize it was 11 o'clock. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, y'all, good seeing y'all on second shift. My husband's got to be at work early in the morning. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you. I love y'all to the moon and back. Thank you so much for your love and support and everybody being here. Okay. Y'all take care of yourself. Listen, remember what I said. All them people judging you, they might fuck around and be in your situation tomorrow. Never know, right? Y'all take care of yourself. Huh? Oh, no, it's okay. All right, I love y'all. Talk to you later.